Good morning. Today is Wednesday, November 11th, 2020, and this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. First up, Xbox Series X came out yesterday, and in the afternoon, Xbox Live went down.
Oh
um,
no.
so the outage was unexpected, but Microsoft support obviously jumped right on it. This came from a story from Owen S. Good of Polygon. They were down for just about an hour or two, no big deal. But I'm assuming with so many people on, maybe even new people signing up for Xbox Live and checking it out, it just overwhelmed their servers and it went down for a little bit of time. Microsoft just before 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time solved the problem and users were able to get back on. So no big deal. PlayStation and Xbox Series X, but we knew Xbox for a while because they have a history of keeping their consoles region free. But now we know officially that the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 5 games also will not be region locked. This does follow the trend of the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3, which also weren't region locked. Um, but now we just know for sure we don't have to worry about like imported games and stuff like that. Doesn't matter where you're from, you can play your PlayStation 5 games on your PlayStation 5. That leaves just Nintendo with doing weird region locking things. And next news story, Epic Games is toying with the idea. This comes from Jane Batchelor of GamesIndustry.biz. He's toying with the idea of adding a monthly Fortnite subscription. They put a Twitter poll out asking their fans whether or not they'd be willing to pay monthly for additional benefits and which benefits they would expect or desire. The subscription would generally offer the battle pass for the current in-game season events, early access to the monthly crew pack of free skins, and a 1,000 V-Bucks stipend for price of they threw out $18.99, although they also reported that maybe a cheaper option would be available. So, and generally, the people who responded in the Twitter poll were open to the idea. I think as long as this is something that's, cosmetic things and access to V-Bucks and whatnot, I think it will be fine. But this could be a big change for Battle Royale games in the future, because this kind of gets away from the whole idea of free to play once you're adding in monthly subscriptions. So,
Well, I mean, I think Epic might be shifting perhaps because revenue is down compared to where they were, I imagine, when it was at its all-time high. So maybe this is a way to kind of reinvigorate that. And that's just an assumption because, I mean, I don't see it as much in the streaming sphere anymore. So perhaps that is a safe assumption, but it's still an assumption.
it might also be a way to get around the whole Apple thing. Um, because if you have a monthly subscription that's completely through Epic and then you just log into your Epic account on your phone, then technically you're not, you're kind of getting around that the whole issue they had with Apple and their store in a new way. So maybe this is kind of a secondary plan or a backup plan pending all of the lawsuits and stuff that are ongoing.
Yeah, and I can imagine, like, the idea of battle royale and free to play always kind of seemed like too good to be true for me to
Mm-hmm.
last. But I just assumed as long as the companies were still making a good amount of money on their cosmetics and their battle pass and all that stuff, then it would just last. But I think I agree with at least your point. You know, this is unique with Epic taking on Apple, so perhaps that does play into it for sure.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see where that takes us. And always last but never least, we finish off today's gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News, with the world-renowned segment within segment, where we look at what is out today. We have some what the kids call slim pickings.
Is that what the kids call it?
That's what the kids call it. We have sig.NULL out on Xbox One, Vera Blanc out on Xbox One, Area 86 out on Switch, and for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment. Today's name of the morning goes to Sparkle for Tales out on Xbox One.
It is out for Xbox One, not Series X though.
Apparently not. They had me at Sparkle, and then they put in the number 4.
Big fan of numerical nameplay, wordplay, digit play,
Digit play.
numeral play.
Digit play sounds risky.
That might be might not be E for everyone, if you know what I mean. Okay, well, I at least found a tweet quickly for this one, so that's good. That's a YouTube video of someone playing it. Ooh, this one looks like a pre-order. Man, I really like to retweet the actual publisher, so I will work on that. Sparkle 4 Tales. That's good. I like that name. It's one of the best name of the mornings that we've had in a while, so that's a win. You didn't get to this, which I had hoped you wouldn't, because I feel proud that I can bring something to the Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news segment. This is according to IGN. The Xbox Series X can apparently make ping pong balls float. It is written by Joe Screbbles that in a major blow in the console wars, it has been discovered that air from the Xbox Series X's top vent can apparently be used to make a ping pong ball float. So, one thing that I'm sure PlayStation didn't account for when they were designing the PS5 is how those who purchase the Xbox or a next-gen console can also use it as a way to float ping pong balls up in the air to practice their serves or tee shots.
The videos are really cool. It's very entertaining.
Can you link them?
Yeah, I'll find them.
It's Megapixel. I got to retweet Megapixel Studio. Yeah, so this is kind of funny. They go on to say that it was Discovery, clearly was spread like wildfire, and all of a sudden many, many, many people were putting up their examples on social media. Of course, Joe goes on to say, you definitely should get a ping pong ball, but preferably one that has a green hue and has an X right in the middle to stay on brand. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. I think I might have found it. Nope. Yeah, I'm just going to retweet this one. All right. We found our name of the morning, though. Congratulations to Sparkle 4 Tales, out today for Xbox One. Pick it up at an Xbox store near you.